Hi Cancer, and welcome to Many Moons Tarot. My name is Kayla, and today we will be pulling a 4-card spread for your weekly reading. So we're going to make it pretty simple here. So I do have 4 decks that we'll be pulling from today. Real simple. So we do have this new deck that I got this week called Insta Tarot. So it's kind of a play on social media posts. So that's going to be fun. We'll get your overall energy there. We have angel messages. So we're going to grab a number and a message that can maybe help tie you to this reading. We are also going to pull a self-care card, so we often forget about ourselves, but maybe there'll be a message in here for somebody, as well as finally pulling a card of feelings. So maybe a final affirmation for you this week, something on your mind, something that's in the forefront that will stand out for you. So let's get started, Cancer, and let's pull an overall message. So we are at the end of Cancer season here, so happy birthday, happy belated birthday. So we have the 4 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Pentacles says, my precious fruits, I'll savor every bite. Sorry, not sorry for not sharing. Hashtag fruits, hashtag foodie, hashtag selfish, and hashtag treat yourself. So maybe you have something this week that you're unwilling to let go of and share. So maybe, with Pentacles, maybe it's a newfound wealth. Maybe, you've found yourself, with a lot of extra something, not necessarily money, could be love, could be, like anything really. So, the 4 of Pentacles can be a little selfish, so it does say selfish here. So, maybe you're a little greedy, but we'll see what else we have here, maybe that will speak towards this week for you, Cancer. So let's get an oracle angel message for Cancer for this week. We have 2929, divine wisdom. Seek wisdom from within. Your inner guidance is a wellspring of knowledge. So maybe, you're seeing a lot of double patterns here, 2929. So maybe that number resonates towards you. So, maybe you're not. Maybe this is about you, not sharing your secrets or something. Maybe, you found something out. Maybe it works. Maybe something super juicy. Maybe you can talk a lot of gossip with your coworkers, that, might be beneficial to, maybe advancing. I don't know if that makes sense. That's kind of what I just automatically think of, because I know, you just, sometimes you gotta just, at the end of the day, look out for yourself. So take what you will from that little message. We are gonna pull a self-care card. We often forget to take care of ourselves in our everyday work life, personal life, but maybe you'll get something here that, you need to tune into for this week. We got 2 things. Let's see what we have. We have ground yourself and connect with fire. So, maybe you are kind of, being in that selfish mode, maybe you're like high strung over something right now and you need to just like calm down and relax and, just don't count like your chickens before they hatch type of energy is kind of what I'm seeing there with the 4 of Pentacles. But connecting with fire, so, maybe you have things that you want to get rid of, even like fire, having a bonfire. Maybe you're, burning things that no longer, resonate with you, and, you don't want it part of your life anymore, right? So I don't know. It is also the summertime, so maybe you're going on like a little trip with your friends, family, loved ones, just having a good time. But For the overall energy, I just kind of am getting this, like, I want to be, like, left alone. Like, you know, you have something that you're not willing to give up on, perhaps. So, we'll see. We'll see what that means. Maybe this final message here will, give you a little more insight to what Spirit is trying to relay here for this week for you, Cancer. Creativity. So maybe you have, like I said, maybe you have this new idea. Maybe something at work came up and you just have this burst of inspiration now that, maybe it's even a job offer. Maybe, you got a really, really good job offer and, everybody wants to jump on that bandwagon with you. Only maybe, the company you're in, not necessarily. Maybe it's just not working out for you and everybody else is like jealous of, what you have. But I do see kind of like this tired energy, like you're tired, something has got to give, right? Maybe you just have all this energy, right? That, it's just telling you calm down, like you have it now, right? You have something really successful here. But I do think that you have a lot of knowledge. I think you're a very smart person overall. Maybe you just don't, always see that, right? And maybe now you have something really good going for you. You're like, it's mine. I'm not giving this up. Like, leave me alone. But that's kind of what I'm getting here for this week for you, Cancer. So take what you will from this message. It might relate to some Cancers, but not necessarily all Cancers. So with that, I will see you next week. Take care.